Howdy Neighbors!
Howdy!
Howdy Neighbors, David here. And today on Boondock Stallions, we're going to be taking a look at our final thoughts and predictions for the series finale of WandaVision. So before we get started, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe, turn on the notification bells, and remember to always be excellent to each other. So, WandaVision. Now, first of all, I'd like to address a few things, like all the misdirection. There's been Wanda's in charge, Hayward's in charge, Agatha's in charge, Hayward's in charge, Wanda's in charge. There's just been such a big back and forth of who the really big bad guy is, and I want to settle once and for all that I still believe that Mephisto is going to come into play here in just a little bit. And the reason that I think Mephisto is going to come into play here is because of some of the evidence that has been thrown around throughout the season. First of all, in episode 3, when they're at that little garden party, they said that the devil is in the details. Dottie says the devil's in the details, and Agatha says that's not the only place he's at. I think this is a direct reference to the fact that Dottie is going to reveal herself to be Mephisto. And the reason that I think it's going to be Dottie are, well, I have a few. One, Emma Caulfield herself has played a demon before in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She played Anya, one of my favorite characters of all time. Really tragic that she died at the end of the series because Joss Whedon hates us apparently, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, also in episode 4 when when Monica Rambeau, Wu, and Darcy are all putting together the identities of the people in the show as to who they are in the real world, Agatha and Dottie are left unanswered. I mean, we know why Agatha wasn't there Agnes, because she is in fact Agatha Harkness, so her true identity wouldn't be anywhere in a database. But Dottie should have been, and she remained missing from the people. So then you flash forward to episode 9 when Wanda's having her flashbacks and driving through Westview. She sees all the people of the town before she puts them into WandaVision, and Dottie is still absent from even that. So where is Dottie? And the reason I don't think that she's there is because I think that she is going to reveal herself, like I said, to be Mephisto. So why Mephisto? Well, I have two reasons. One, I mean, why not? He sounds awesome. And two, I think that Hayward may have in fact made a deal with him, but I'll get back to that here in just a second. So, first things first, who is WandaVision for? And I don't mean the show that we're watching on Disney+, I mean the show that Darcy and them were watching on the show. Like, she just happened to find that broadcast signal because of the cosmic microwave background radiation, which has been around since the Big Bang. So where was that signal originally streaming to? Who was watching that show? I mean, I know it's not going to be like the architect from the Matrix at the other end of it, but I mean, who's watching it? Why not a being who has been around since the Big Bang, like Mephisto? And the reason I was bringing Hayward into it is because I have two theories as to Monica Rambeau's cancer. Maria Rambeau's cancer. One, I think that the cancer might have been given to her through radiation that she got while in outer space during the events of Captain Marvel. I think that that's why Monica Rambeau has a little bit of resentment towards Captain Marvel for that, because it was Captain Marvel who first introduced the idea of taking Maria up into space in that modified ship, and it was Monica who encouraged her to take that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So that could be a little bit of a reason as to why Monica was just a little bit resentful towards Captain Marvel. Secondly, when Hayward was talking to Monica about how hard it was while everybody was gone during the snap, he mentioned that things got really dark and it took a lot just to keep the lights on. So I'm wondering if Hayward went to a really dark place and made a deal with Mephisto to make him the next director of SWORD. And that, in turn, Mephisto brought back Maria Rambeau's cancer, which led to her death. I mean, it's not like we haven't seen Celestials give characters cancer before. That's exactly what happened to Star-Lord's mom in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So it wouldn't be unheard of Mephisto to do that. And Mephisto is always doing shady deals like that anyways. So my thoughts on that are, could Hayward have made that deal, and is Dottie Mephisto? So let me know what you think down in the comments. Be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.